Through July, we tend to see the Saharan dust coming through. Also, those tropical waves. It's not surprising that after the Saharan dust, we'll see some rain clouds nearing the eastern Caribbean. But it's also the hurricane season, and the Meteorological Service was looking at an outlook of 1 to 4 tropical storms forming in our area of interest, with the possibility of up to 2 hurricanes. So bearing in mind that for us here in Trinidad and Tobago, our interest is actually from the island chain out towards the Atlantic, up towards the Cape Verde Islands, and it is south of 15 degrees north. So in that area, they're expecting 1 to 4 named storms. The rest of the main development area obviously will be concerned with that as well as we go towards the peak of the hurricane season, which is September. But across the Atlantic right now, it's not much is happening there. We've had a lot of Saharan dust in the air, and that will likely make its way across into the eastern Caribbean as you go through later on this week and into the weekend. For tonight, there's still some Saharan dust in the air, but we have that tropical wave coming through that will likely add a lot of moisture and also instability. So the scattering of showers is possible for Tobago Wednesday morning and into the afternoon, and a slight chance of one of those turning heavy. For Trinidad, also a couple of showers are expected first thing in the morning. So along the northern range, you will notice from Turco into Valencia and into Arima, a scattering of showers making its way across towards the western half of the island. And through the afternoon, that's when we get the daytime heat, and also the possibility of a rumble being heard, especially for those eastern areas of Trinidad. Down towards southern areas through San Fernando and into Mayaro, looking for occasional showers are popping up through your morning and into the afternoon. We'll get the rumble, especially for San Fernando, and maybe thicker clouds and some showers for Point Fortin as well as for Icarcus. Temperature-wise, at 31 degrees Celsius will be the high for both islands, with all of that cloudiness around through the afternoon. The cloudiness will likely linger through Thursday, but we'll lose most of those showers. Should be less humid, and then we'll get some dry air through Friday and Saturday, especially for Tobago, as we talk about that Saharan dust making a return once more following that tropical wave passing midweek. Offshore, still expecting fresh easterly winds of 20 knots, 2.5 meters out in the Atlantic, 2 meters through the Caribbean. There's only a moderate chop out there, east-northeasterly swells of 9 seconds, and that will continue through Wednesday, Thursday, and into Friday. Now, for the rest of the Caribbean, they've been looking at just passing Saharan dust as well as a tropical wave. One tropical wave passed Jamaica uneventfully. Only a scattering of showers are possible for the next few days, but overall conditions are tranquil with no tropical cyclones expected for the next few days. So some Saharan dust then for Santo Domingo following that tropical wave. Also towards eastern Caribbean, there may be a bit of a haze around, but for the most part, those south of Barbados will likely pick up the bulk of the showers. Possibility of some thunder showers erupting as well. But up towards the north, they will hang on to that Saharan dust for St. Kitts. Hazy there at 32 degrees Celsius in Basseterre. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.